this one. So let's see what Struggle's on. Big Combre. 2 Enforcers, 4 Marshals, and big top end with Harsh Rules. Tough one. Tough matchup. Yeah, I really wish this was... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we built the deck wrong. Not a surprise. Huh. So we have a lot of looting and a grasping, but I think we actually need a really fast start and not go on the grasping plan. I think we need to find a good... Yeah, this kind of plan. Yeah, now that I keep looking at these, I really wish these were Snow Crush Animus. There's a Beast Caller. Good. Man, we almost had the nut. This is not a Haunting Scream. They had depleted power and depleted power. We could have done it. You don't think Scourge of Frosthome's playable? It already won a tournament. It already won a tournament. So, hey. Huh, would I rather Scream or draw cards here? Getting 2 5/5s against this deck seems powerful. Our options are Scream this, get a bunch of 5/5s, or Death Strike and actually kind of hurt our board. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going to go with it. I think we want to be aggressive here and just use Scream when we have the opening. Like, we're going to have more openings for Death Strike. We have to leave up Annihilate. I think just doing that seems pretty good. So we know they have a Sigil in hand. We still have an Annihilate if they have a Sandstorm Titan, so I don't mind doing this. And if they have Desert Marshal and they trade with this, we're just going to hit them for a lot, so whatever. No block sort of suggests that they don't have Harsh Rules in hand. Like, why not save yourself 5 life if you're going to Harsh Rules? Although, I guess they would rather do 1 damage to us. Okay. They would rather do 1 damage. I guess we're not a deck with a ton of reach. If we're going to kill you, you're going to die anyways. Here, this card's not bad. This feels better than Snow Crush Animus here. Oh, I really don't want to Annihilate here. This is a 5-turn clock. Ugh. I've been telling myself, save it for Sandstorm Titan. Save it for Sandstorm Titan. They have Iron Thorn Ascendant. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let this happen. Just have to let that happen. So Undepleted Power is insane. Undepleted Power is insanely good here. Huh, am I supposed to Annihilate here? still don't think so. It's kind of awkward. I think it's still correct to use. Even though I don't want to discard either of these cards. Oh! Sure. Seems kind of weird to discard a Vera when you're at 8, but I'd rather guarantee the Vera next turn. Wow, that's an aggressive attack. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, I guess now if they have another Harsh Rules, I'm like kind of in trouble. I should have thought about that. The fact that they actually are playing board wipes, but whatever. I'm also not going to hold up Annihilate here. I do want to be on 8 power. Alright, show me Harsh Rules. We can recover. We have more ways to recover. We have 3 more Veras and 3 more Shadow whatever graspy things. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Huh, that's awkward. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Maybe I should have been slower there. Well, I only really need 1 Annihilate. Gotta get to getting while the getting's good. I didn't check to see if there was a better Scream target, but I don't think there was. Yeah, the Gorgon Fanatic was silenced. Another Harsh Rule? Okay, so they have 1 Harsh Rule left. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd kept the second Vera, essentially. I don't have any looting. Yeah, this is rough. They're gonna top deck better than us, maybe. I don't know. We have 3 more Veras and 3 more Grasps. That's pretty strong. And we have so much looting. We have to be better at top decking. The thinning probably is relevant here. There's a pause? What's their fast spells? 2 protect? They have 2 protects in their deck? That's it. They have a protect in their deck. Holy... Wow. Okay, so they have a protect in hand. That's a big deal. We can't deal with Sandstorm Titan when it comes down. Oh well. Can't protect against this, buddy. They have 1 Harsh Rules left. Right? They've used 3 of them. Oh, they also have Desert Marshal? Oh, okay, they have Scorpio Wasp. Huh. This is actually... Okay, so it was Scorpion Wasp the whole time. No, because there was a response and... I'm actually going to Annihilate here, right? So that way they're forced to use Protect here. And if they don't, then I still have this. If this trade... And then they have to find a way to deal with this next turn. If they don't deal with it. Yeah, I like this. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, I kind of wish this was a Snow Crush Animus now. Just start getting 5/5s out there. The 3/5 doesn't do anything on this board. The Beast color doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's just get a Beast. Do I offer this trade here? I think we wait a turn. Bleh. You don't have to swing with this just yet because of that. Just trying to figure out if it's worth trying to, like, clear away for this Fnatic, and I just don't see how it is. I think it's just way more valuable to have her in play. Yeah, getting rid of a... Essentially getting rid of one extra Vera is pretty stupid on my part. I should have been thinking about... Oh yeah, they cast one Harsh Rules. What if they have 4? And they do have 4 in their deck. Alright, so... I kind of have to swing with it. Ooh. That's a good card. I don't think I was supposed to Haunting Scream pre-combat, though. I should have done this attack last turn. I wasn't thinking. Because of this, they would have had to take... Yeah, this way they take 5. So now a Screamed Fnatic can be lethal. Depending on what they do. If they draw power and ulti, we win. Boy, thank God this is a Martial Ironthorn and not a Sandstorm Titan, right? Is Scream Vera the best? You can't Scream Vera. Can't do it. You can try. You can't. So yeah, I may have misplayed at that one spot, but we didn't let that discourage us. We played pretty tight the rest of the game. Alright, let's get to sideboarding. I have no idea. Let's see here. This is post board against Combrei. With protects. Alright, so the Rain of Frogs are really good here. Harsh Rule, Sandstorm Titan, Valkyrie Enforcer, Scorpion Wasp, slow deck, 4 Rain of Frogs. 4 of them. They can protect all they want against them, and they probably will. We're playing all 4 Rain of freaking Frogs. Blacksky Harbingers, they fly. It's kind of useful. I want all the Annihilates and all the Death Strikes. None of the Suffocates. We want the entire Scream package. That's actually how we get things done around here. Scourge of Frostholm. Oh god, they have a Reality Warden and 3 Stewards of Prophecy? Boy, this is going to be tough. Locks them out of Harsh Rules, and that's it. Which can be useful, but with how many silences they have, I don't think it's actually useful. I don't think Harbingers are part of this plan at all. We don't need the life gain. The flyer is nice, but I think we'll just try and overwhelm them on the ground. And we're still just going to play all this filtering stuff. I think I want all 4 Rain of Frogs. I think I want all 4. So what's the cut? Do we cut some like favors out and try and cheat on power? That's risky. That's risky business. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we just bank on it being so slow that we can cut a favor or something. I think we still just want all of this looting and filtering. I think we do need 4 Death Strike, 4 Annihilate. Ugh, I hate cutting power. Maybe cut one of these things. Sporefolk gets a little bit worse with less units around. He enables explosive starts, but that's still pretty tough to do against 4 Scorpion Wasps, 4 Marshal. Yeah, alright. We'll just trim a Sporefolk in a favor. Alright. It's kind of weird cutting all of our Harbingers when we're bringing in Rain of Frogs, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because it does clean up those frogs. This hand doesn't, I don't know, it plays some Gorgon Fanatic, so we might be able to just go with the beatdown plan. Okay, this is the hope they don't have a silence hand, and that's not a good plan at all. Especially on the draw. I didn't like on the other hand because we were on the draw as well. Oh god. They play double depleted power, right? Okay. Not a huge reason to song here. It just kind of tips them off of what we're doing. I'm going to wait for more info. They play Sandstorm Day here. I don't think we can win. And that's basically the only thing they would tap out for here. Oh, no, never mind. Alright. Oh, but we get to rain them here? Nope, I'm going to draw cards. Gotta be disciplined. We'll rain later. Although we are going to take a lot of damage on the crackback, right? I just can't pass this up. Can't pass it up. I would have liked to have discarded a hand size there and get a free Vera in the void, but what can you do? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to frog. When we're under this much pressure. Alright, they get to silence Vera. So I could draw more cards here, but that seems really bad. I could try and find a Direwood Beastcaller with this song. But if I whiff on power and Direwood Beastcaller with this Herald Song, what am I doing? Maybe getting an 8/8 in play. See here. If I Death Strike, I can cut down the clock again. Feeling lucky. Eh, swing and a miss. We'll just get rid of Vera. Just draw some more cards, gain a bit more life, figure it out later. Prefer to save these for Beastcallers. I think we need them for Beastcallers now. Just played 8/8 next turn. We already played a power this turn. I forgot about that part. Taking a lot of damage, though. This is really clunky. We're just gonna die to the stuff on the ground. I don't have time to rain. Seraph is a good late game card. Turns out it's a good early game card. So let's see. I could grasp for an 8/8 here. And make them have the Vanquish. I feel like that's kind of our best line. Although if they had the Vanquish, we're dead. Also, if they have a Desert Marshal, no, we're not dead. Yeah, Zero's a good card. I think I have to just use 2 spells this turn, so... let's do it. Now, if they silence this, do I still sacrifice it to Haunting Scream? I have, like, no idea. I think I do. Oh, no, they didn't silence it anyways. This does more damage, but it's a clock either way. Boy, Steward of Prophecy. Got the big one there, right? Got the big one there. Yeah. Yeah, we're just dead. We can't grasp Vera and get back Fnatic. We died with frogs in our hand. They just had an aggro draw. And we did not have a fast one. Let's see here. If I kill this, I still can't kill this. We're stuck on power. Yeah, we just have a handful of clunky cards. Let's see here. If I grasp for the 3/3 and draw 3 and gain 3, maybe we find it out. We find an Annihilate or something. I don't know. Even if we find power Annihilate, we're still dead. Alright. Maybe 4 Rain of Frogs is too much. We should probably just have 3. I don't think we're supposed to have any Suffocates, though. Like, they only hit Seraph. Yeah, they just had an aggro draw, right? They had multiple Seraphs and a Steward of Prophecy. We just got the snot kicked out of us. They do have 3 Stewards of the Prophecy, so it's not like that's surprising. They probably took out their Cambrai healers and just, like, went hard. Most of the time, we're going to have one of these things down to block and hold them back. I think I still want 4 Rain of Frogs. I can't think of anything I'd want over them. Black Sky Harbinger wouldn't have been any better there. I don't want more removal. Death Strikes are clunky, but they're kind of necessary. You just got to bank on them not having a crazy beatdown draw where we can't block. Boy, again, I just want Snow Crush Animus. Snow Crush Animus would have been good there. Also, they were on the play, right? We weren't on the play. We didn't get to Rain. No, we would have gotten to Rain before Steward. No, they chose to go double Seraph. And I chose to draw cards with Fnatic instead of affecting the board. Maybe we don't have to get in with Scream with Fnatic because of Rain of Frogs. Like, I don't have to play like I traditionally do because I had that card in hand. Because I have that card, we didn't actually have to play that way. Like I said, we're learning as we play this deck. It's not a simple deck. So I think that was a misplay. Because we have Rain of Frogs, we don't have to be like, oh, their shields are down with whatever. Let's get it. You don't like actually have to wait for the shields to be down. We can make their shields be down with Rain of Frogs. Boy. This is a weird hand. I think I keep it. And I'm just going to trot the Storyteller out here right away. There's, like, decent upside to just playing that out right away. What's more important to hit with? Probably loading up our hand is better than getting 5/5s. They have harsh rules. Right, time to start jumping through hoops. This is going to be tough if they have another unit here. Having to use a Death Strike on this does not sound appealing. Combrei Healer. Well, this is the hand we're dealt. If they do nothing, what do I do? Also nothing? So they did keep in Combrei Healers. Huh. What did they take out? Just like the Temple Scribes? They just took out the filler? Wow, their deck's actually really light on power. Or they're just playing a lot of sigils. 17, 21, 25. 2 Seeks. Pause. Yeah, Snow Crush Mist would be good here. Huh. We'll just wait it out. Enforcer. Sure. They're more scared of that. It's good to know. They have 2 Valkyrie forces on the side, so they have 4 total now. So it's better to be alive or dead. I think I still want it alive. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to play like I'm about to top deck Haunting Scream. This is never getting through in a million years. Probably going to have to annihilate here. God, I can't... Do I really have to Death Strike this? This is a really hard matchup. How am I supposed to win this? There's no way this is ever getting through on the ground. Well, I guess they only had this back, but they're about to play a power and hold up Desert Marshal some more. There's the Scream. They didn't have a Desert Marshal that turn. They may have found one this turn, but I think we bank on them not. I think I'd rather draw cards than get 2 5/5s against a deck with harsh rules. I think we're still going to stick to that, even though we're kind of getting the snot kicked out of us. I'm fine with trading these off. Moment of truth. We're gonna have to Death Strike that at some point. Might as well do it now. They're gonna get to 8 power. I don't care. We'll wait for now. If I draw Rain of Frogs, I want to not be under a ton of pressure. Alright, there's Darude. Everything is now grounded. So we're not going to make the mistakes of our past. Grasping for the Haunting Scream target doesn't work here. Direwolf Beastcaller is a pretty dead card here unless we want it to be a chump blocker, which I guess is more valuable than Vera's Favor. So we're going to bank on them not having a silence for this Vera next turn, right? We're not... Yeah, we're banking on them not drawing a silence. Even if they silence it, at least it's a 6/6 on this board. It does something. Not going to block with this because, hey, if I draw a removal spell, maybe I can get in with this instead. Double Sandstorm Titan. Okay. Rather get Sporefolk here. Because that gives me a shot at getting Vera Chains off. And we pass. There's the Vanquish. We're not dead yet, are we? These are no-brainer blocks. This is more questionable. This is a really valuable card here. Going into the late game. I mean, we're gonna force them to Harsh Rules next turn, so I guess this card's not that important because it'll also die to Harsh Rules. Unless I draw Rain of Frogs. But then I don't care if this is dead anyway. I'm just going to town with Vera's. Alright. I think this is significant enough. Oh god. And they're actually stuck on 6. That's the funny thing. We'll save the Herald songs. Because even if I find... Well, if I find Annihilate, I want to have Annihilate here. Right. Haunting Scream. Does absolutely nothing this game. Well, we don't need to find any more Veras. Getting close. Scream's okay post Harsh Rules, but I think I wanted to hold both of these. I guess after seeing that I didn't want to. Yeah, I guess forcing into Harsh Rules is pretty good. Yeah, Scream does more than nothing. But I wasn't thinking about the fact that they'd actually Harsh Rule on this board. Yeah, I don't know why I kept this power. Because I wasn't going to Herald Song again that turn. That was pretty stupid. I'm making bad plays a lot. I'm making a lot of bad plays. Beastcaller. Hey, buddy, old friend, old pal of mine. Yeah, I have no idea why. I was just like, oh, they have Sandstorm Tides. I forgot they like even could Wrath the board. I just like forgot. Why would I make that attack? Why wouldn't I make that attack? Don't we have to kill them? Did I miss something? Alright, time to start pooping out stuff with Seraph. Oh no, the humbug! What will we do? I don't think I can afford to attack with 2 of them, though. I think I can only afford to swing 1. How do we beat a humbug? Yeah, Snow Crush Animus would be good again. It would be better than Black Sky Harbinger. Although we took out Black Sky Harbinger. I don't know if I would have kept it in Animus, so. Even if I draw Annihilate, it doesn't do anything. Let's see, we're at 8. I have to be kind of careful here. About swinging with these Veras some more. Because the crackback's scary. So that was better than activating Seraph. Why? Why is that better than activating Seraph? Time to start getting rid of our bad top decks. They have a... I'm not doing the math on this attack, but I'm going to pretend it's correct. They have Desert Marshal. So they silence that. Why would they silence that one? Wouldn't you try and neuter as many Veras as possible? I'm not doing the math, and I'm hoping they're not either. Okay. Weird. You're just trying to flood the board? You don't have lethal yet. And if you make some wonky attacks, Vera's just going to eat you alive. Because you silenced this one and then didn't block it. I'm surprised they didn't silence this, actually. This is like my best card on this board, right? So now I can't attack anymore. Yeah, as long as I have 3 1/1s. I'm at 8. Full board. Oh, God! Large endurance unit. Large endurance unit. Do I have to use Grasp here? Let's see here. So they make that very large. Makes everything unblockable? Yeah. Math. I'm at 8. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. They have 12 units. 5 get through. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we die if I don't cast Grasping at Shadows here. I guess we have to play Grasping at Shadows here. I should probably double check my math. Wait, 5 get through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We don't have to do this yet. Unless they have Stand Together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. those 5 would get through, we'd block everything else. None of them have overwhelm. Okay. 5 minutes remain in the round? Sweet. Did I do my math wrong? I want to take out all the endurance units. Even though we're technically weak to flyers, we can get back. None of these have charge or fly, right? Well, we have to put something large enough in front of this. Alright, let's just start blocking. Am I supposed to trade off any Varas here? I have a grasp to chain. Yeah, no, we want to kill all the endurance units. But I also have to block this, so I can't kill all the endurance units. Awkward. Well, I guess I'd rather kill the ones that prevent flying. Maybe I did my math wrong. Let's find out. This means their flyers are now flying. It also means my flyers are now flying. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Is looting better here? So they have 2 things back. Can I present lethal? I have grasp. How many units with charge are in here? Just the 1? So if their last card is Marshal, which I don't think it is. But if it is, is Rain of Frogs better than looting? 6. Blip. No go. No good. Reload the board. Am I, like, dead? I did that in the wrong order. I guess I did all that in the wrong order. No, because, yeah, removal plus scream were all outs, right? Yeah, hopefully we hit a creature that costs 3 or something. Well, there's our removal. I think we're dead. Yeah, Vera's favor would have been game. Wow, that was a hard one.